Gently lying onto your back. Allowing the body to settle. Allowing the mind to rest. There's nothing you have to do. There's nowhere you have to be. And there's nowhere to get to. And from that space, arriving here, the timeless now, and just beginning to notice any thoughts or sensations that are present this morning. Just being aware. You don't need to change them or resist them. Just allowing those thoughts and sensations to be there as they are. Even welcoming them. As you begin to connect to the body and allow yourself to be completely held by Mother Nature. You are effortless, allowing Mother Nature to hold you in her arms. This act of surrendering and at the same time receiving, keeping the body open and receptive. As you begin to connect to your breath, watching the natural flow of your breath at the navel center. You don't need to alter or change your breath. Just watching. And as you become more relaxed, the breath becomes more refined, more serene. We'll now begin to shape the breath. On your next inhale, inhaling into your belly and feeling your belly expand as the cushion rises. On your exhales, allowing the belly to contract as the cushion falls. Continuing with this process of shaping the breath with your awareness. breath becomes deeper with each inhale. As you now move your hands to your chest, remaining in this position of surrender and receptivity, with the hands just resting on the chest now. And on your next inhale, inhaling into the belly, belly expands, the cushion rises. And this time allowing the breath to naturally soar into the chest. The chest fills, expands, and then you empty the lungs with a nice smooth release. Noticing on the exhales how the chest naturally relaxes and the stomach gently contracts. And then continue with your exploration, remembering that you cannot do this wrong. It's a pure exploration. And that's freedom. The freedom to explore. Continue to shape your breath. And as you do so, allowing these qualities of healthy breathing to naturally unfold as you become more effortless. The qualities of silence, allowing the breath to be silent as it travels in and out through the nose. The breath is smooth. And even, meaning length of inhale is even to the length of the exhale. It's not a perfection, it's a practice. Allowing yourself to explore your breath with no attachment to the outcome. And noticing now the qualities unique to inhale and exhale. The inhale is energizing, rejuvenating, revitalizing. And the exhale is this sense of emptying, calming, and also grounding. Connecting to these intrinsic qualities of inhale and exhale on the flow of your breath. And now allowing the breath to float effortlessly as you return to the silent observer. Allowing the breath to be guided by innate intelligence. You are not the doer. You are not the doer. You are spacious awareness, observing the body breathe. And now coming back into your body, nice and gently, and allowing the body to wake from this period of stillness. Eventually rolling over to your right hand side and resting on the side body here for a breath. Eventually making your way to a comfortable seat. So you may want to sit on a chair or a cushion. If you're on a cushion, coming to a cross-legged posture, allowing the spine to be straight. As we prepare for our pranayama practice this morning. Today we will practice Nadi Shodhana. Today we will do Nadi Shodhana without Kumbhaka, so no breath holds today. So for this practice, taking your right hand, placing the index finger and middle finger on the palm of your hand, like so. Using your thumb to block your right nostril and your ring finger to block your left nostril. And even if you guys want to just practice, just blocking the right, inhaling left, exhaling left. Same on the other, blocking the left, inhaling right, exhaling right. And just noticing maybe one of your nostrils is blocked this morning, there's some congestion, the breath isn't flowing as effortlessly as you might like, but just allowing that congestion to be there, just embracing it as we prepare for the practice. So you can close your eyes if you like and turn inwards. And in order to connect a little deeper to your Nadi Shodhana today, I'd invite you to follow your breath as it travels in the nose. So as we breathe in through the left, I'd invite you to follow the breath up to the center of the forehead. So as we inhale through left, it goes through the left nostril up to the center of the forehead and meets here. And then as we exhale right, it travels from the center of the forehead out through the right nostril. Then in right, out left. This just increases the level of subtlety we have to the practice and increases our focus and connects us to prana. So this is an opportunity today to deepen the practice. So firstly, just placing your hand close to your face, we're going to synchronize our breaths by inhaling through both nostrils. Exhale, release. Block your right nostril with your thumb and inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. You can complete 2 more rounds by yourself. As you complete these rounds, connecting perhaps to that flow of prana as it goes in the nostril, meets at the center of the forehead, and then travels out the other nostril from the center of the forehead downwards. And then noticing the prana as you do your next round. And then returning to restful awareness. You can drop your hands away from your hand, even away from your face. And just resting here in present moment awareness. Today we're going to do another pranayama practice called Bhramari. This is super calming for the mind. So for this practice, just for demonstration, we need both our hands this time. And we're going to place the thumbs and we're going to use them to block the ears. So blocking the lobe here, just pushing it in gently so you can't hear any sound. And then you're going to place the fingers over the skull like this. It's a gentle, we're not pressing, we're not pushing, but it's just to allow the fingers to be resting on the skull and have these thumbs pushing in the earlobes to block any noise. And then once we have this position, we're going to take an inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to hum like the sound of a bee. And you're just going to hum for as much time as your exhale can take. And then you're going to take another inhale and do the same again. It's just like, That's how the exhale sounds. Okay. So we'll do that 3 times. So you can firstly just prepare your hand, placing the thumbs in the ears, blocking the lobe, and placing the fingers on the skull, like so. And then inhaling. Second round. Third round. Keeping the eyes closed, you can put your hands on your knees and just rest. Observing the subtle vibrations in the head. Noticing the mind's tendency to judge when we do something new. I did it wrong, I did it right, I should have done it differently. And just allowing those thoughts to be there and smiling at them. As we now move into our guided meditation, so finding your comfortable seat. And before we move into our guided meditation, we'll start with an Om. So again, you can join me or you can listen to the vibrations. So inhaling for Om. Your awareness connects to the body by softening each of your toes individually, one by one. Softening the soles of your feet. And relaxing your heels. Relax your ankles. Soften your calves. Relax your shins. And soften your knees. Soften your thighs. Soften your hamstrings. And relax your hips. Allow your sit bones to root into the floor or your chair as your spine extends long. It's almost like a string is pulling you up through the crown of your head, getting that nice extension to the spine, keeping the neck long. Shoulders drop. Even before we drop the shoulders, just squeezing the shoulders up, shrugging them towards the ears. And then exhale, dropping the shoulders down, allowing them to rest away from the ears. Jaw softens by allowing the upper and lower rows of your teeth to slightly part. Your tongue falls from the roof of the mouth and spreads. You are effortless. As you bring your attention to tips of your fingers, and your thumbs, be effortless. Palms of the hands, wrists, be effortless. Elbows, upper arms, shoulders, be effortless. Center of your pelvis, relax. Navel center, be mindful of this space while you deeply relax. Bottom of the sternum, center of the chest, be effortless. We're not trying here. Center throat, no trying. Cheeks soften. Awareness of the opening of the nostrils. The joy of stillness, unique to this center. inner corners of the eyes, the nectar of honey, a non-sensory, internal sweetness, a sweet joy, the joy of being, not doing, being. Center between the eyebrows. This area has a unique, uplifting energy. Beginning to explore the space 2 inches inside the head from the center between the eyebrows. So from the center between the eyebrows, traveling 2 inches inside the head and ever so slightly upwards. And just resting in awareness here. As you now explore the center of the forehead effortlessly, and the crown of the head. And now seeing all of these points all at once, like a constellation of stars. You are effortless. As your awareness turns to your breath, you are mindful of your breath as it flows through your body. There is no effort required. There's no trying. The breath flows, guided by innate intelligence, and you are aware of this natural flow of the breath. Allowing your mind to be completely absorbed in the effortless flow of the breath. As we move into silence, remembering that if thoughts or sensations arise, without judgment of those thoughts or sensations, coming back home to your breath. If the mind has wandered, returning to your breath without any sort of judgment of where the mind drifted to. Come back home to the effortless flow of breath. You don't need to fix or change any thoughts or sensations that arose. Just let them be. And then coming back to your body, making any movements that may feel natural, nice, explorative, and then returning to stillness as I take a moment to each of you to thank you for showing up, both today and whichever days you were able to make this 10-day journey, 20 days for some of you. If you're on the recording, I also see you too. Thank you for having the bravery and the courage to show up and practice. We will end today's class with 3 Oms. So again, you can just listen or you can participate with me. Inhaling for the first Om. Ah. Namaste.